Cavaliers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Paulo.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to throw. It's Jarvis. It's complete to the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Finds his man. It's Williamson. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got him. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. They're going to run it. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quickly complete. With those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Cavaliers offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The give from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Dropping back, it's Morris. Throws to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Finds his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the right side. Look out, he's got room. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Cavaliers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. The Cavaliers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get him. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The offense changing the play. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Jarvis. Snags it over the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes the easy completion. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Hold. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Got a man. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Give to the back. after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Dropping back, it's Jarvis. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
You're in plus territory, no desire to give the football back. Maybe the punt doesn't even work out. They go for it, and it works out well.
So I wonder if you go tempo here, too. Now that you just picked up that first down, don't let the defense sub. A lot of these guys now have been on the field for a little while. See if you can catch them off guard here and try and take advantage of how tired they are.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Quick strike complete. Got some room. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel...
Free up the gut! And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat and the process of cooling things off. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Firing to the right, complete.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go. Breaks into the open. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On first down from their own 22. They'll give it to him again. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Jarvis. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get your first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Looking deep. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Virginia.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Power football with the run. He's now up to 64 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. This offense set up with a 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the air, it's Jarvis. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Now adjusting. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Unloads it left. It's gone.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna look downfield again. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. He's got it. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Morris. Push down for the tackle. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Oh, what a play by this defense. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on 1st down. Caught. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes it past the marker. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Cavaliers in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
To throw, it's Morris. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Finds a little space. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cavaliers. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Swings it out to the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line, and the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Catch in the middle. It's Ennis. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Morris. Rushes on him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. It'll be third and long. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. On third down, he drops the throw. Picked off in the end zone.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. That's reeled in. It's Tyson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Jarvis. Makes the grab. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And they're able to get him on the ground.
And you could tell that the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that.
Max going. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Got it in the middle. It's Ennis. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Cavaliers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quick spin on the run. Still running at the 40. He's loose down the middle. The 20. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Virginia.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Jarvis. Finds his back in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Slithers into space. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Williamson. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. The give as they work on that clock. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Under fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Finds a crease at the 20. Lots of room to run. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Gives it on the option. Can't get him to the ground. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. And the Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Flips it out to the back. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They run the reverse. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Hard running there. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Let's it fly. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Oh, he's not punting. He's going to throw. And it's caught. Can he get to the marker? They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of